Look, I've got to get two things, reactions from you very quickly to two things. Firstly, this survey that shows 70% of Victorians are happy to stay under the curfew. 70% are happy to stay within 5 kilometres of their home. 90% say they're happy to keep compulsory masks. Have you Victorians got Stockholm Syndrome here?
Well, I think there is a lot of support for necessary restrictions to combat the second wave, and we are seeing some big milestones in terms of the number of new active cases per day. But as I've spoken about in recent days, Chris, Victorians are not embracing the unnecessary restrictions, and that's why I have pointed out the importance of Section 204 of the Public Health and Wellbeing Act, which gives anyone who's suffered a loss as a result of an unreasonable restriction the opportunity to claim for compensation just through a simple application process, because there are many, many people suffering very much in terms of losses, particularly with losses with their businesses. And while we've provided a lot of economic support, I have been stunned by the number of people who've contacted me in recent days saying they are on their knees and really suffering very badly.
Honestly, fewer than 200 infections a day. Lift the curfew for starters. But I do need to move on to one other issue. You've been very active on China. This move by Scott Morrison is a great move to reassert Canberra's role in foreign relations. But the issue here is, will this be used to get rid of Victoria's deal with China on the Belt and Road Initiative?
Well, Chris, I have been very outspoken on some of these issues, and I think this is groundbreaking legislation. And in my view, yes, the BRI will go. There is, of course, a proper process that needs to be undertaken under the bill, and I do trust that the Labor Party will support this bill when it's introduced into the Parliament next week. But there is no doubt that the BRI agreement that Daniel Andrews has recklessly entered into is not in the national interest. Peter Dutton made that very clear last year. The Prime Minister has said he wants to tear it up. So I have no doubt that this will go, and that is a great thing for Victorian jobs and Australian companies, because, of course, this is all about China's economic and global policy of asserting its power in Victoria. And it's an appalling policy, and I just cannot believe that Daniel Andrews has not cancelled it by now.